Shaking MP.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the... Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And from what I'm hearing, MP is looking to put on a show at the rim in this game.
Yeah, he's promising a whole highlight reel of dunks in this one. It's a pretty bold claim to make, but if anyone can deliver on such a promise, it has to be MP.
Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got Mobley. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's Lyles in at the shooting guard position. And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, I had a minute to talk to MP before this game, and when I asked him what he was focused on, he said, Allie, I know they can't contain me, so grab some popcorn and get ready for the show. Sounds like we're in for some fireworks tonight, guys.
MP ready for takeoff, Allie. Pass to Dudley. Here's Bailey. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Simpson. Here's Thunder. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Dudley. Here's Sanders. His last outing, he had 20. That one falls.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Thunder with the bucket. Thunder's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Dudley, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Weber. Here's Bailey. Shots blocked. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Weber. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. No good on the free throw.
Number 47, taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Boston trailing. Here's Dudley. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dudley's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Got a hand on it. Here's Bailey. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Weber passes to Bailey. Here's Sanders. Nails the wide open jumper. Sanders has gotten his second bucket on the night. Pass to Thunder. And a nice finish on the layup.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Weber. Down low. Here's Bailey. Tries again. Here's Sanders. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 6. Hawks trail by 4. Here's Simpson. Still no points. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Fires for 3. Boston pulls it in. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
And Atlanta with possession here. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
Here's Dudley. He's got 5. And Bailey gets it to go.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Thunder. It's rebounded by Law. And there's the lob. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Hawks on the break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Dudley, following the score by Atlanta. No luck on that one. Hawks trail by 5. Inside, here's Thunder, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Atlanta, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Mobley. Again, Atlanta.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love. To see.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Dudley. Here's Sanders. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bailey. Launches a 3. Kept alive with 1 on the clock. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Tipped! And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Brown's checked in for Boston. Whitehead, he's checked in for Atlanta. Valentine comes in for Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thunder. And it's all tied up. Thunder's got 14 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
There's a screen. Here's Bailey. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Thunder. He's got 14. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Here's Bailey. Driving to the basket. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
Substitution on the court.
Payne against Mobley. Payne, the pass to Kennedy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Mitchell. He's out there with Mobley. And it's Thunder in at the 1 spot. Pass to Kennedy. Here's Sanders. Covered by Mobley. Counted. 13 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Shot clock at 6. Drains the triple.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Simpson. Soft touch off the glass. Simpson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They set the screen to the paint. Here's Sanders. Goes back up. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Tries a 10-footer, and that one hits the back iron. Boston leading by 5. Here's Person. And here's Payne. Pass to Sanders. Over Mitchell. Sanders, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Here's Simpson. Sanders with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brown's shot is good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Hawks trail by 7. Here's Thunder to the left side wing. Here's Valentine. No made baskets yet. Pass to Thunder. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. No good off the glass.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Person. To the left wing. With the 10-footer. Again, Boston.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Hawks trail by 9. Here's Thunder. It's deflected. Here's Person. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And taking a sec here to look at the leaderboard. Here are the top free throw shooting two guards over the last 10 games. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Pistons was simply terrific. He scored 28 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Law. And the three off target. Hawks trail by 7. Here he goes. Thunder with the bucket. Thunder's got 4 points in the quarter. So it's Boston now. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. From deep, Mobley. Sanders with a rebound. Sanders has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Shot is good. Dudley. Dudley's got 7 points. Hawks trail by 9. Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Boston's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Dudley. Here's Law, covered by Mobley. Law misses.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Mitchell, good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Bailey, the pass to Sanders. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes a first. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
For 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Thunder. Sanders with a rebound. Sanders has got 9 rebounds now.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Bailey. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Sanders. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Thunder. Shot from the low post is good. Thunder's got 6 here in the quarter.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Law. Lets the 3 fly. Second chance shot. Pass to Bailey. 6 to shoot. And he lays it up and in. Bailey's got 10 points in the game.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Here's Lyles. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the free throw line. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Boston out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Their measurement.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And it's Weber in at the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Simpson. That one's good. This game is all even. Give him 8 points now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Dudley. The 3 is up. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Lyles. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Dudley. Here's Sanders. Pass to Law. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Atlanta. Lyles has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thunder. Knocks it down from distance. Thunder's got 23 points.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Dudley. He's got 7. With the drive. Unable to get that one.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And Mitchell with the slam.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pass to Dudley. Here's Brown. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And that one drops. Law's got 6.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Thunder, the pass to Lyles. And he gets it to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Bailey. He's got 10. Here's Dudley. 3 on the clock. Bailey's shot is off. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. It's good. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Pass to Dudley. Here's Law. Here's Bailey. Here's Brown. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bailey's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Here's Law, covered by Mobley. Law, the pass to Brown. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Thunder. 25 points in the game. Right side Mitchell to the middle. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Pass to Brown. Here's Bailey. 10 points for him. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Thunder. Now here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Celtics trail by 11. Feet out. It's hauled in by Simpson. Simpson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Lyles. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bailey. Launches it. Again, the miss by Boston. Atlanta leading by 11. From deep, Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Bailey. He's got 10, looking to end the run. The shot by Brown, no good. The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Pass to Simpson. Mobley outside. And there's a pick from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender,
Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Sanders, the pass to Brown. Pass to Payne. Here's Sanders. And there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
On the court for the Hawks, Mitchell out there with Mobley, and it's Simpson in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Payne. Here's Sanders. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Thunder. The layup off target. Celtics trail by 18. Rebound Atlanta.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Driving inside, and the layup falls. Thunder's got 7 points for the quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Mitchell. And yep, it's good. And the Hawks lead by 20. Oh no, he may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Bailey.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Sanders. Here's Bailey. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Looking to get back on track. And he's going to the line for 2. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach.
The rule Bailey.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Atlanta leading by 19. Mobley with it, and it's Payne picking him up. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice. Assist.
The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Bailey. Pass to Sanders. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Here's Thunder. Takes it inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Ball, the pass to Bailey. He buries it from 3. Bailey's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Tipped. Mobley deciding where to go with it. From downtown, Boston pulls it in. Sanders has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And stolen by Mobley. And here comes the break.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Law. Payne with it. Here's Sanders. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
Here's Bailey. Here's Law. Outside Payne. Puts up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Lyles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Law. Takes a 3. They get it back. Here's Weber. And he banks in the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Mitchell. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Pass to Law. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
To the inside. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Monday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Dudley, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Bailey. The 3-ball. And again, Boston with the triple.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
The Hawks lead by 16. Here's Thunder. It's tipped. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And it's the Celtics ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Here's Dudley. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thunder. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Six on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 16. Oh, swiped away. Going inside. Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that?
And he goes in for the dunk.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Sanders. It's hauled in by Simpson. Simpson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Thunder, the pass to Mitchell. It's stolen away. Here's Law, covered by Mobley. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future. And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the...
Another game, another win. Have to work tomorrow. Hey, if it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong.
That's a little intense. We are at